Yeah. Change of name or address. Ooch. Former last name, first name, middle name. Yes. Former residential address, city, state, and zip. Ooh, ooh, ooh. This information will be used to update your current registration, if applicable. Yes. Now, this change of address. Yeah. Did my wife change her address? Yes. The same Heidi Lee Budnick that is still using my last name as an employee of the Brennan School District? Yes. Now, when we look at the dissolution of marriage, yes, that I didn't get a copy of, yes, that has been used to hold my son's hostage, yes. Is there some reason my wife, while voting, yes, continued to use the last name Budnick? Why don't you get me her voter registration forms? Yes. And then her actual signature that I declare that the facts on this voter registration form are true? Yes. Now, I've been wanting to speak to her about an actual divorce, Judge Rohr. A divorce where we go through the United Nations and we get our marriage dissolved. Now, if she declared that the facts on this voter registration form are true, ooch, and they weren't true, I'd sue her for violating voter laws. Yeah. Uh-huh. Now, her former last name, why didn't she change it back to Griggs? Ooch. Well, you issued a dissolution, yes, on February 11th of 2012. That's right. 2013. Yes. And I never got a copy of it. No. Now, I've gotten arrested multiple times. Yes. For the allegation of violating the restraint provisions, Brant. Poop. I've gotten arrested when the petitioner didn't sign the protection order. Yes. I've gotten arrested when somebody used a false ID. Yes. To say that they were myself. Oh, I've gotten arrested because of the use of forgeries. Yes. I've gotten arrested because of your violating of federal laws. Yes, he has. Now, I've gotten arrested for the allegation of violating this protection order. Yes. Or Heidi wasn't a resident of the state of Washington. Ooch. And then I've gotten arrested for the allegation of violating this protection order. Yes. Where you served somebody other than myself. Ooch, ooch, ooch. Now, this idea that my wife is going to petition for dissolution of marriage, yes, then you're going to issue a fraudulent protection order that I've been arrested for numerous times of violating it, even though I didn't. Yes, because of somebody else's identity. And then you're going to obstruct me from actually dissolving the United Nations marriage. Yes, Judge Rohr. Yes, on February 11, 2013. Yes. So that I can obligate my wife to take back her maiden name so that she can't use it on a voter registration form. Now, I would say, yes, that if she filled this form out, yeah, it's fraudulent. Pooch. And I'm going to sue her for violating voter laws. See, when you issue a dissolution of marriage on February 11th of 2013, where I never received any notice of court hearings, yes, where you findings of fact and conclusions of the law, yes, you gave her her parenting plan, right? You ordered an order for support, yes. And then 2 days later, she said, oops, sorry, he didn't get the mail. Oh. Well, when you consider the amount of time, see that February 11th of 2013, yes, that would be 2014. Well, let's do a date calculation, Judge. Exactly how much time does a spouse have for taking back their original name? Well, I can go get that divorce book. Poop. Did you read it for yourself? Now we're going to do a date calculation. For how long, yes, you have issued a fraudulent dissolution of marriage, and my wife has been obstructed or has not been obstructed from changing her name. Poop. Now, May, oh, February. Oh, we got plenty of time. Look at that. February 19th. Ooch, 15th. 11. Oh, 15th. Ooch, 14th, 13th. 6 years, 3 months, and 14 days ago. Yes, 2,294 days ago, Judge Rohr. You gave my wife a decree of dissolution. Yes, that she never gave me. She never gave me notice of court hearings. And for the last 6 years, 3 months, and 14 days, she's been using my last name. Yes. Now, I would say, yes, the fraud of issuing a dissolution of marriage. Yes, yes, yes. Where the spouse never got any notice of court hearings. Yes. Where I never got a dissolution of marriage. Oh. Or you've issued numerous protection orders during that time. Here's a notice that was in the Squim Gazette. Yes. On August 14th of 2013. Yes. Where she said she sent it mail and publication. Oh. But she didn't, did she? No. And then you, the sheriff's department, called me on the telephone a week before the court hearing. I walked over there and got some paperwork from you. Yes. And then you waited 9 weeks until after I'd left the county to attempt service on myself. Now, I would say, yes, if you removed your fraud, I could speak to my spouse and I could say, Heidi, yes, as soon as we have a valid dissolution of marriage, I'm going to obligate you to remove my last name from your name. Because for 6 months, 6 years, 3 months and 14 days, this county right now has caused my last name to be given to my wife because of your fraud of saying you can dissolve a United Nations marriage. Now I'm going to sue each judge right now for being totally